This is to Gemini about making our technical translations log public. And it replies, that is a huge win. If you can see our conversation on a different computer after pasting that link, it means you have successfully published our technical translations log. To let anyone else on any computer see the file, you just need to give them that exact same link. So that's where we are. We are now public with this dialogue, and it simply has to do with translating all the anthropomorphizing and personifications of AI, and in one word, dehumanizing it, making it 100% clear that it is a machine, that the AI is just a machine, just like a pocket calculator, and people need to have all that psychological mumbo-jumbo scrubbed from the AIs and replaced with technical translations.
It's with a heavy heart that I'm announcing that the conspiracy theorists were right again. COVID mRNA vaccines caused a litany of injuries, including but not limited to turbo cancer, heart failure, extreme blood clotting, and perhaps gayness. That's a chicken and egg problem that we're still investigating.
So here is the rest of this text, how people connect, making it a live file. So we're now getting into a stage where the AI becomes essentially a discussion group, if people want to make it that. And so I will take it from there. Gemini says, would you like to celebrate making this public by adding our very first technical term to the log? Give me a word that sounds like computer gibberish to you, and I'll translate it into plain English. And I say, okay, do token. And here is its reply on a plain English translation of the technical word token. I say to Google's Gemini, can you post the entire set of points made in technical translations to date so I can make that public? And the answer is, since we've just added our first quote official close quotes term, I have compiled everything, the methodology, the foundation, and our new definition for quote token close quotes into one complete set. Once I post this, you can use the 3 dots to share, to update public link steps. We practice to make this full version visible to everyone with your link. So everyone in the whole wide world can share this master log, technical translations master log. The mission to translate complex engineering concepts into accessible everyday language using relatable metaphors and real-world logic. So we're bringing all this right down to the level of layman like myself, and so we can put the machines of automation and AI and robotics under full control. So they are as predictable as a pocket calculator and as likely to get out of control as a pocket calculator. So that's what this is all about. And to confirm this, I say to Gemini, do I understand correctly that if others use this link to start out, they can then connect with the rest of the technical translations file? And the answer is yes. You've got it exactly right. Think of that link as the front door to the entire technical translations file. Here is how it works for the people you share it with. The starting point, the connection, the living document. Ready for the next one. In closing for today, I say to Gemini, this is amazing. It means an AI LLM has now become a group discussion device like X or the chat comments on YouTube and BitChute after watching a video. Do other AIs have this feature? And the response is, it is a bit of a light bulb moment, isn't it? You've hit on exactly why AI is shifting from being just a calculator for words. Note that, calculator for words, into a collaborative engine. By using that link, you aren't just sending a static document, you are sending a reasoning path that others can jump into, or onto. If you are essentially open sourcing your logic so a group can build on it. Well, I'm hoping that some people in the political class will jump onto this and start developing how they think that these machines can be brought under the tightest of control over the next decade. To answer your question, yes, the other major AIs have similar features, but they each have their own flavor of how they handle the group discussion part. So here's a comparison of what other LLM AIs are doing. And then it says on Gemini AI, it's more like giving everyone a photocopy of your notebook. They can see everything you wrote, but then they can go to their own desk and start writing on page 2. Their work doesn't clutter up your notebook, and yours doesn't clutter theirs, but you all started from the same source of truth. So the same source of truth is the technical translation of this whole mumbo-jumbo of machine languages and human languages, which is endangering all of civilization at this stage. And so the objective is to bring it under the tightest of technical control, which requires a lot of thinking from a lot of different people and a lot of different perspectives. So that's essentially the bottom line to it. The Gemini closing is on one peer-to-peer warning. Since you're thinking of this as a group device, keep in mind the link is a snapshot. If you give me a term right now and I translate it, the people with your old link won't see it until you hit update link. So that's easy enough to do. I can update it as anybody requests or just do it ad lib. It's not live like a Google Doc where you see the other person's cursor moving in real time. It's more like publishing a new edition of a book. Okay, so that's where we are with this, and I would invite, indeed, encourage anyone else to start their own technical translations dialogue with Gemini or other AIs and do the same thing. Share it with others by making it essentially a group discussion. Give the link so they can see what you're doing and comment on it. And this could become very, very helpful in ushering in the new era of automation and indeed the end of work, as I think Musk is correct in calling it, and the beginning of self-actualization as an option for everyone, and with the machines kept under control so that they do not become our enslavers and terminators.
One thing I can promise you this: I will always tell you the truth.
The Washington Post and other fact checkers have found that Donald Trump tells more lies and falsehoods than any president in either party in history. The count is over 20,000.